Afternoon there, boys and girls. Got a Merc key here, and basically what's happened is here's your key, here's your bladed key, and it's got no spring, so it should lock like that into the case, and then when you press the button it pings up, but nothing. Anyway, I've taken it to bits, and I've got a funny sneaking suspicion that the spring that holds it all in place is wrong. So what I'm going to try and demonstrate to you is how to put it back together. So bear with me. It's fidgety, it's awkward, and I've got big fingers. So let's have a go. So the scenario of the thing is this is your button here that releases your key. You can see that. That's the button that releases your key. But underneath of it, take that off, is a spring. Now, I don't know whether you can see on the top of that spring, there's like a little bar folded over. Can you see it? And on the other end, it's got a little leg just there. See it? So basically what should happen is here's your key. So what should happen is that should go on there, and that little leg should go in that gap there. So that little leg, can you see it wiggling around there? Goes in that gap there. And then, if we can do it, inside that little button, you probably won't see it, but there's a little bar inside, a little lock. So what happens is, that goes on there, you turn it around, you'll feel it go in. So that's where we need that. Right, the trick is, that is your downside of your key, and that's your top. Okay? So the trick is to get that key on there. Now you'd think you'd done it. You'd just go like that, hunky-dory. Nah, it's not quite as easy as that. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Right, so all we've got to do is take it back up, let it unfold again. Okay, so firstly, that key's not right, is it? Even I've got it wrong. Right, let's see if we can get that button. Let's do it the other way around. Didn't want to do that, but never mind. Right, let's do it the other way around. Right, that button needs to go in there, so that it pumps through there. That key, this spring, sorry, needs to go in there. Turn it a couple of times, you'll hear it lock. So that is there. Alright? So that spring, this is the awkward bit. This spring then needs to put his little leg in, just in that little gap there. So that's in that spring. Right, you'd think that was it, but you've got no resistance there. So the thing you've got to do is do this. Is lock it once, turn it right the way around, and then stick it down in position. Hold it down nice and tight with your finger. You can feel the resistance now. Can you see it? It's trying to naturally pop up. Alright, so you got it in the right place. The question is now, is to hold that with your thumb there, and well, you can't, because you've got to hold all of this into place. Let me get the other half of the shell. The trick is to get that shell over there, across that pin, and on there, like so. Push it together. It should be now. Push the button. It locks in place. There you go. Cushy. That's the easy part. I hope that helps you. And then obviously all you've got to do to finish off is one battery, two batteries. That pushes back on there. And this here I took off, which is your light, which is that there. Okay? And and you'll notice that all they do is they're pushed in place. So all you've got to do is simply back on there, give it a my big fingers. She came out easy enough. There you go, she's in. Alright. I hope that helps. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. It's fiddly, it's awkward. Make sure you get good light when you're doing it. Maybe sometimes have the missus watch you, have your mate watch you or whatever, because the bits have got a habit of pinging. Alright, so hopefully that helps you. So hopefully, lock in, cushy. Right, I'll see you in another video. Cheers.